Yes, excellent. Yep. So it generally goes through solids fastest, and the reason is basically, mostly, because the particles are close together. Mm-hmm.
I was thinking it would be gases because isn't it like always traveling through gas?
Yeah, no. So you can hear underwater, right? So like underwater, you can hear sounds. And you may have noticed this, maybe not. You can actually hear sounds further in the water than you could otherwise. If you've ever been in like a really large swimming pool, you can hear someone jumping in on the complete other side of the pool. If you're under the water, if you're out of the water, it may be drowned out by other people talking and that kind of thing. So generally, it will go through solids the fastest, and it'll go through liquids the mediumest. And it goes the slowest through gases. For example, the speed of sound through the air is 340 meters per second. The speed of sound through iron is 5,000 meters per second. So if you've ever watched a Western movie where the hero goes up and he puts his ear down the railroad track, he's like, I hear that train a-coming. That actually works. If you put your ear on a railroad track, if the train is coming, now like not when you see the train, but like if you can't see the train, you could actually hear the train through the rail before you can hear the train coming through the air. Okay? Because the sound travels faster through iron. So sound can only go so far before it dies out and it stops vibrating enough. Because it travels faster through an iron, it can go further before that happens through solids than it can otherwise. And you all know that things go through solids. You can hear people through doors. If sound couldn't go through solids, it couldn't go through doors. You can hear people with the windows up on their car. You can hear the music coming out of their car. The reason is sound can travel through solids, liquids, and gases. Well, I mean, that doesn't change about why you can hear the sound. Whatever. It's all right. Sebastian's a little bitter in the morning. It happens. All right. Number 8. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? So this is a fun question. It's actually the same kind of question as was it like 3 years ago, the whole is water wet thing came about. This is the same kind of question as that. If a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound? This is actually super easy to answer if you define sound. So, based off of our definition of sound, waves caused by vibrations in matter that can be heard. Is a tree falling in the sound, or is a tree falling in the sound? Is a tree falling in the forest going to make a sound? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. And the reason is it's going to vibrate particles that could be heard. Do they have to be heard for it to be a sound wave? No. They just have to be able to be heard, and they would be able to be heard. So sound isn't just something that exists because we hear it. Sound is something that exists, and we can hear it. Our body is designed to detect those kind of waves. Yeah. Okay? And then number 9. Why can no one hear you scream in space? Good job. Yeah, there's no particles in space. It's a vacuum. There's no particles. It's a vacuum. All those are fine. There's nothing to vibrate. Excellent. All right. Any questions on those? Yes.
For 8.
Yeah.